Indiana did it. Indiana did it. Coach Darren DeVries stuffs Mark Pope into, I don't know, some type of Bloomington duffel bag. I really don't know what to say, but Sam Houston transfer guard Lamar Wilkerson, probably, well, actually not probably, the best shooter in the portal. He was the nation's top shooter last year. Has committed to Indiana. Now there was a lot of murmurs going around that this was a done deal for Kentucky. Mark Pope took my dog to Keeneland to the racetrack. Stock down, Keelan horse racing. We're gonna have to see you eventually. He commits to Darren DeVries at Indiana. 6'5", averaged 20, almost 21 points a game. Shot 45% from three on a high attempts. Shoots it from deep. This kid can really shoot the basketball, score the basketball. We did a video earlier today where I was like trying to like kind of compare him to who he might be. And, with the whole Kentucky and horse racing thing, I was like, y'all remember what Antonio Reeves did at Kentucky like 2 years ago? I thought Lamar Wilkerson could have that same type of effect. He's going to be one of the best players, one of the best shooters in the Big Ten. This is a massive win for Coach DeVries in his first year there, his first summer there after, some a slow start to the portal season for him, but now he lands his big fish. This is massive. Dion, I'll throw it to you first for your thoughts on Wilkerson, the player, and then also like what this means for Coach DeVries and Indiana basketball.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm a Kentucky Reddit board guy.
That's
I thought
crazy.
this
I
was,
didn't know that we sent you in. You go in there just by yourself?
yeah, just going there by myself. That was a solo mission. I started doing it like 2 weeks ago, and I forget what it was, but I remember texting G. I was like, "Yo, the Reddit boards say it's a done deal." I forget who I was talking about. That player did not end up going to Kentucky, by the way. The Reddit boards told me this was a done deal over the weekend too. Didn't go to Kentucky. I think that's what I love about the Kentucky Reddit boards, though. They keep me on my toes, and I like that. I like that a little bit, but huge get for DeVries. I think personally, as great of a fit as it would have been in the Mark Pope system, that is a very crowded backcourt. That's why Caden left.
Mm.
I like Lamar going to a place where his role is determined. He's going to be a 30 plus minute guy next to Tucker. Him and Tucker are sharpshooters. Like, by the way, like this kid, 45% from three on 7.5 attempts, over half his attempts from the field were from the 3 point line. And then you take Tuck, who I won't bring up his West Virginia stats because it was very short lived, but as a junior at Drake, 7 attempts, 36%.
Mm.
So, like, clearly what Indiana's getting is a culture changing roster. They couldn't shoot anything last year. Like you could turn the basket into all of the 10 and they still would have missed. And now they have two of the best shooters in the country. So I think he's stumbling his way into a phenomenal roster. He got a phenomenal player. I think him and Tuck take a lot of pressure off who you bring in as a point guard. The point guard can be a little bit, doesn't have to be a superstar. They still might get one, but it doesn't have to be the flashiest of signings. It takes a little pressure off who you get at the bigs. Doesn't have to be the flashiest of signings either.
Right. This is like in the transfer portal era, like obviously you want to fill roles, but when you are like starting fresh, or honestly, even if you're not starting fresh and you're just kind of like approaching transfer portal season, you want to fill in roles, right? You want to do things that you need. So you need some shooting, you need, with Indiana, it's a whole roster, right? But the thing for me and what I was kind of critical of Coach DeVries, even though it was early, is that where's the big fish at? Like, where's the this is my first transfer portal class. I'm bringing in that dude. And this is that dude. Like Lamar Wilkerson is that guy. He can shoot the shit out of the basketball. I think he's going to be incredible at Indiana. And it's something they need for, like you said, Dion, I think you made a great point. This is a team that, you know, last year when they were getting guarded, it was yeah, we'll live. Like it was a bunch of those. Like everyone they look, yeah, we'll live with that. That's fine with us. You can't do that anymore. And look, they still got some more spots to fill. Obviously, they're in the running for some other players. I know they're in play for some other shooting and other positions of need for this basketball team. But this is a massive ad for Indiana, and it's something that they needed, and I think it's going to be overall good for, you know, I think Coach DeVries in his first year, and I'll go hand up here. I was impatient with you, Darren. All right, I'm sorry. That's on me. Hey, you see it. Accountability. That's on us. Didn't know you had this. Also thought that he was going to Kentucky, and I was for real about to bring it all full circle. Like we're not getting anybody here, but the Bloomington prevails. I can't believe I ever doubted it. Good on you.
We interrupt this sleepers video to talk directly to you, our loyal listener. Have you ever found yourself watching us two idiots thinking, hey, I wish there was a very easy, small way for me to show a token of my appreciation for all of their hard work on all these videos I love to watch? Well, now we have just the way to do that.
Thanks to the beautiful folks over at Underdog Fantasy. They are helping us out this month, presenting a lot of the content coming out this month, giving you a chance with a amazing offer that you can use using our promo code that Gregory will tell you more about.
Yeah, so college hoop season's over, but we got like big time golf tournaments. The NBA playoffs are coming. Baseball season's underway. There's still a bunch of sports on. There's still a bunch of ways to play with Underdog Fantasy. Promo code SLEEPERS. As a new customer, you can get up to 1,000 bonus credits plus a free pick. It's one of the most fun ways to play. It's a great way to support us. And on some actual like non-ad read stuff, talking genuinely here, really helps us because if Underdog loves us, if we get a lot of people to sign up, they're going to help us continue to bring you the content that you love. Show your support. Join Underdog Fantasy. Use promo code SLEEPERS. Get up to $1,000 in bonus credits and a free pick.
Yeah, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. This easily could have been done in Morgantown.
I was just gonna say, Dion, what part of you feels like why is there not singing Old Country Roads right now?
I mean, it would have been special. I mean, you're telling me throwing up the Mountaineer in front of you, Tuck, Lamar. Maybe we find a way to get Javon another year of eligibility. It could have been special. Instead of all the specials happening in Bloomington, I will say Indiana fans deserve it. There is no bigger like fan base that like invests in their team positively and negatively, as Umar Ballo described to us. But you can't doubt how invested they are in their roster. So I will say Indiana fans deserve it. I definitely thought this was a done deal in Kentucky. I think this is, regardless of the result in the season, this is the moment where it's like, okay, DeVries is here. And if you're a blue blood, if you're North Carolina, Duke, Kentucky, whoever, we can go band for band. Believe that. We can go band for band.
Yeah, and look, I this is not a Kentucky video. I will say though that it was all signs were pointing to Kentucky. Kentucky felt great about this one. I believe Kentucky insiders were reporting that like Wilkerson was damn near a done deal.
Yeah.
And we now have another talking point of Mark Pope kind of getting cooked in the portal. Like he got cooked for Donovan Dent. He got cooked for Wilkerson. Now he did get Quaintance, right? He did get some guys. Don't get me wrong. He got some guys in the portal. But yeah, nah, he's also getting cooked a little bit.
I, I think he cast a wide net. I'll say that. I think he cast a wide net, and he missed on this one. Probably gets K Tyson, which is a steep drop off, right?
The biggest drop off.
The biggest drop off. But Mark Pope's gonna get him some guys regardless. And I
Yeah.
think maybe one of the things Mark Pope might be learning, whether it's the Acade situation or Lamar or even Donovan Dent, who I thought was a done deal to Kentucky too, by the way. Maybe the net's a little too wide. Maybe the net's a
Yeah.
little too wide.
Might be. And I think this one honestly hurts the most out of all of them because like a guy who shoots 45% from three on seven attempts at 6'5", like you put that with Mark Pope, like that's a match made in heaven, right? Like that's exactly what that offense needs. Honestly, I already had my Kentucky Final Four takes prepared if they got Wilkerson. Damn near, I was dead ass, but um,
Does
it's
he
not a
play?
Kentucky video. This is an Indiana video. I will say massive win for Indiana. They should feel really good about this one. I also put on my Michigan State hat for a second. God damn it, Big Ten's cooking. Big Ten's cooking, and here I am with my hands up. I'm like, come on now.
You got Jeremy.
We got Glenn. I like Glenn. I like Glenn, but it's like I like Glenn. Glenn is like a solid fish. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no like, it ain't no tilapia. It's like a nice cod. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a good piece of halibut. But everybody else is getting like the yellowtail.
Who's getting shrimp? Because I'm a shrimp guy, a little saute.
Honestly, I mean, West Virginia is kind of getting shrimp currently.
Dude, have we? I gotta look into it. I didn't know we were assembling a roster. I thought we were just going with whatever was on was on the board before. I thought we were done already.
Yeah, but congrats to Indiana. Big recruiting win. Obviously one of the best shooters in the portal. And I give y'all permission to say that you cook Mark Pope. Like you get to say that.
Be careful though, Indiana fans. Let's not do what we did last year. Let's just be careful.
Oh yeah.
Let's not
Okay, but
get that.
these guys can actually shoot.
Yeah, the other guys could play though.
Hey, and the bad man's gone.
That's fair. Let's just not get ahead of ourselves.
All
Let's
right, yeah, hey, celebrate, but bring it in.
remain
Celebrate.
patient. Remain patient.
We're gonna head to happy hour at the upstairs pub, all right. But we're also gonna get home in a reasonable hour and get a good night's rest because we got more portal to cook up, all right.
Let's wait until we get lost.
Maybe next year we'll live that down. But congrats to Indiana, congrats to Lamar Wilkerson. He's gonna be a hell of a player in the Big Ten.